Assalamu alaikum everyone. I welcome you once again and thank you for stopping by. In this world, our biggest goal is to achieve success. And when we say success, the biggest success we are looking for is not the success in this dunya, but the success in the hereafter. Is what everybody is wishing for, and that is the true success if you are able to achieve that. Now Allah has made us a promise that those who carefully maintain their prayers, those are the inheritors of Al-Firdaus. Al-Firdaus is the highest level of Jannah, and I believe everybody will wish for that, and that is even what everybody is wishing for. And what do you have to do? Allah is telling you to pray Salah. When they are calling for the azan says, come for success, come for Salah, come for success. So if you pray, you are working towards success, and Allah has promised that those who perform their prayers, they will achieve Al-Jannah and they will abide by it eternally. Basically, this is what we are all looking for, and this is the true success. So if you want to achieve success, make sure you try as much as possible to always pray your Salah and pray it on time. Pray it on time. This is very, very important. Making Salah on time. Then self-care. Self-care, the Prophet, peace be upon him, made us to understand that we should take advantage of 5 things before 5 things. So what are these 5 things? That's your health before illness, your richness before poverty, your youthful age before your old age, your free time, you have time, you do things, your free time before work time, and then your life before death. These are the 5 things that you should take advantage of. When you are sick, when you visit the hospital, that you truly understand, that you truly know how important being in a good health is. That's why self-care is not just about taking care of yourself, but it's also a form of worship. In Islam, basically, we've been taught everything from A to Z, and everything that we do is an act of worship. Directly and indirectly is an act of worship. Even to the extent of the food that you eat is an act of worship. That a husband who puts food, you feed your wife or your wife feeds you, you get reward. What did you do? It was just eating, but you get reward for it. Basically, everything that we do is an act of worship. So eating healthy, you might think, why should I? Because eating healthy is something that is not easy to maintain, but doing it, you should know that you are not just doing it for the goodness of your body, but it is also indirectly an act of worship. It's an act of worship, and at the same time you get a healthy body. That's why he said we should take care of our health before illness, and you should take care of your life. How do you take care of your life? It entails good living, healthy eating, exercise, making sure that everything that you do is basically on point. You are trying your best to do something good. Then the next successful thing is pure heart. Pure heart. We all know the story of the Sahabi who he achieved Jannah. What did he do? Basically, every night before he goes to bed, he cleans his heart, he purifies his heart. Forgive others, those who have offended you. Forgiveness is very important. We all are sinners. We want Allah to forgive us of our sin. So it's important if you also forgive your fellow humans who have offended you. I will not forget it, and I might not be associated with you again, but I'll forgive you because I want Allah to also forgive me. You clean your heart is for your own good. When you have a lot of things to think about, you have a lot of hatred in your heart, you yourself, you feel that there's some kind of heaviness, some kind of burden on you. But the moment you decide that I'm forgiving this person, you realize your heart has become lighter, your heart has become clean, your mind is free of certain things and certain thoughts. So purifying your heart is healthy for you, and is also an act of worship that leads you to success. And the next thing is acquiring knowledge. Basically everything that we do, as I've said already, in Islam has taught us everything. The Sunnah will teach you not to speak when eating. Eat with your right hand. You wash your hand very well. When you are eating with others, you don't lick your hand. All those kind of things, today we call them table manners, because if you are eating with someone and you are talking a lot, someone might be looking at you with some kind of weird eyes, like, what is this person doing? You don't practice table manners. All this the Sunnah has taught us, and it's an act of worship. And in this dunya too, if you perform it, you yourself, you realize no one will look at you with some weird eyes and say, gosh, you don't have manners. No, you do have manners. The Sunnah have taught you this manners already. You just have to implement them, just have to remind ourselves of all these things, because most of the time forgetfulness lead us astray. So as we keep on reminding ourselves of these basic things, you do them, you get the reward for it. So acquiring knowledge, there are certain things that you don't know, but others are doing it, they are getting the reward. So the moment you realize of it, you start doing it, you also get the reward. As I said, everything that we do, you have to learn how to do basically everything. So acquiring knowledge is very important in this dunya and in the akhirah too, and it's a way of achieving success. Today knowledge is ruling the world, knowledge is everything. So you acquire knowledge, you've achieved success. Then the next thing is be a planner. Be a planner in the sense that, you know, if you wake up and in your mind, I have certain things that I want to do for the day, and you are not able to do them, you don't feel comfortable, you feel like something is wrong with you because you couldn't achieve what you wanted to do in the day. That's why it's important you note down things. Try and note down things that you want to achieve for the day, for the week, for the month, even up to a year. You put them down, and it's kind of always a reminder for you that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to achieve. And if you are able to do them, you yourself, you feel happy that, hey, today I'm able to do this thing, I'm able to achieve something for the day. You feel happy. So we should make it a habit of writing down things, jotting down things, so that it will always remind you of what you are supposed to do. Then showing gratitude. you wake up in the morning, just write down 5 things that you are grateful for. 5 things that you are grateful for. You can just in your thoughts, I'm grateful that I'm breathing, I'm grateful that I'm alive, I'm grateful that my eyes are perfect, I'm grateful that you write down those things, and you become content because someone is not having it and you are having it. Be content with it. As Allah said, if you are grateful, then I will increase you, I will give you more. Gratitude is very, very important. You yourself, if you do something for somebody and the person doesn't appreciate it, in your heart you feel some kind of way. Why is this person ungrateful? So let's try to always show gratitude. If you count your blessings, then you will able to know what you have. But if you don't count them, you feel like you are looking for things that you basically have already. That brings ungratefulness. But if you are able to count your blessings, the things that you have already, you know that you always feel content, and this is success for you. Always remember to say Alhamdulillah and be the best kind of you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum.